Hey guys, Erica Diamond live. So, whew, a gust of wind just came. It's chilly. My blood has thinned now that I moved to Florida. And Florida cannot make up its mind. It's like sometimes cold, sometimes hot. But anyways, today is Thankful Thursday. So basically being grateful. What are you grateful for today? And every day, of course, but today we're going to focus on that. So I am grateful for the self-love that I have. I literally have not been this strong in self-love in the past, but I have come a long way, and I'm proud of myself. So that's what I'm highly grateful for. And I just wanted to talk about, share with you guys 5 powerful benefits of self-love. So if you have anything to comment on, if you're feeling that way or have felt like that, or currently building up your self-love tank, share with us in the comments. You'll probably see my kiddos join in on the video here. They're in and out. Anyways, so the number one thing is self-awareness. That's the first benefit of self-love. Self-awareness is basically just getting to know who you are and what you're about, your weaknesses, your strengths, and just really loving the person that God made you to be. There's, weaknesses that you may have that are not a bad thing. It's a-okay to be weak in one area, because He always sends people your way that are probably stronger in a certain area. So we were meant to be in fellowship, with others, and where you're weak, they're strong, and where they're weak, you're strong. And so the first one would be self-awareness. Sorry about that. Self-awareness, just really getting to know who you are and what you're about, and just being a-okay with that. Number 2 is self-acceptance and self-appreciation. They kind of all go hand in hand, but this one is basically, accepting who you are. It took me a long time to accept who I was, and that's just because I didn't have great self-awareness. I would always say, like, wow, I'm so weak in one area, they may not like me because of that, or just knowing that I had a big heart and not really knowing how to use that, I guess. And then I'd have people walking all over me, let's just say. So self-acceptance and self-appreciation are huge, because you want to accept who you are, and then no one can take that away from you at all. Number 3 is self-care and self-management. So me as a mother, it's hard to put yourself first. I'm sure there's plenty of other mothers out there that could relate. And sometimes it's hard to put yourself first, but it is absolutely necessary. And by taking care of yourself, go catch your lizards, bud. Okay. By taking care of yourself, you're better equipped to take care of others, whether it's your children, or if you have your own business, then you take care of your employees. It actually, it's a really big deal when you're not excuse full. Even the people that you work for, are not going to be completely full. Excuse us.
At Bobby's house on the pond.
Oh goodness. Okay, well, go look for them over here, and maybe on the side of the house. My son is obsessed with lizards. Mom life. Anyway, so getting back to that, so we'll do a recap. The 5 powerful benefits of self-love. Number 1 is self-awareness. Number 2 is self-acceptance and self-appreciation. Number 3, self-care and self-management. So, it takes a lot to really, truly be honest with yourself and be able to love yourself. You know, we all have the good and the bad, but just knowing that you were created for a purpose. So it doesn't matter, you know, your flaws or whatever. Like, God knows what he was doing when he made you. And so hey Didi, how are you? And Ursula, how are you? Hey Mike, thanks for joining. So yeah, so basically, you know, the way you love yourself defines how you're going to be treated in, you know, in a relationship, no matter what the relationship is. It could be your relationship with your kids, you know, just making sure that they respect you well, you respect them. Excuse me. It could be in a personal romantic relationship, you know. It could be in your work relationship, you know, with making sure that your workers respect you as a leader, you know. It starts with you first. So beyond that, you know, loving yourself also helps you in how you serve others. That's a big deal. If you don't truly love yourself, you're really not going to give your best self to that person. And I'm guilty of this as well. Okay. A lot of times what we do is we try to be the person that person wants or that person needs. But in reality, you just need to be you. And that's something that probably took me a little longer to, realize than, you know, but it's okay, you know. I've accepted that, and that's how I grew as a person, just realizing like, wow, that's a weakness that I have to work on, you know, but hey, I'm stronger in this area, you know, and just being proud of who I was. So self-love is definitely a big deal, something that I am, you know, highly conscious of, something that I constantly talk to with, you know, friends or people that I meet, you know, with my kids especially, you know. I want to make sure that I'm a good example to them, because I never want to, or excuse me, not never, I always want to make sure that whatever I tell them, I am practicing myself. So practice your self-love. Again, Thankful Thursday. I hope everyone is grateful out there today for something. Leave a comment on what you're grateful for today, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.